Whoa, look at this setup, huh? All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back, live before lock on a little Friday for you. Hey, listen, Carl, this is a great point. We're starting with this. You guys are going to try to shame me. I had Sorare screaming at me, just screaming at me to use my credits that I had been saving it up. So I had to do it. I had to rip off the Band-Aid. And it was like, what are we going to buy? We might as well rip a Dennis Jenkins. Let's keep the streaks alive, you know? So that's what I'm doing. Some Dennis, some Karis LeVert. We're going to overpay and we're going to have a nice time. All right, Carl? You're not going to shame me here. Who else do we have in the chat? We got Borland here. That's not the hashtag. We're not going to start with that consigliere, but it's a good thought process, but I'm not going to reward it. Thoughts on skipping this game week on last week? Ooh, all right. We got Bodavine in the chat. Shiny Sweater Friday. Yeah, it is Shiny Sweater Friday. Yeah, it's we finally got the temperature back up to the mid 50s here. It's pretty nice. Sorry, that's Fahrenheit. I can't do math. And so, but yeah, the vibes are good. It's not too cold here. We got Ricky Ricardo up in here. Also, Ricky, I owe you 2 giveaways. I owe you 2, right? From you owe a baseball one and a basketball one. It's on my list of things to do. I'm going to do my best to get that to you before we lock tonight. And then we got Galactic. Hope you're doing well. All right, let's we got a Bandy sighting too. Let's go. Straight into the beard, dude. You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong, man. We're so dead. Also, look at Markarins, dude. I have to stop doing this show. Markarins is gonna put Sorare out of business. That's his second 4K hit on Rare. He's rich. Let's have Markarins run this show. Let's go. Also, if it's like Mark Karins, I don't know. I'm probably spelling. I was probably pronouncing it incorrectly, but let's do the giveaway. We got a lot of injury stuff to kind of sift through. It's a weird part of the season, man. It's a funky part of the season, but one of the bigger question marks we're waiting on is hashtag Duran, Jalen Duran, right? We know there's no Cade Cunningham over there because he's only got one lung, so that's no good. Jalen Duran was a late downgrade here today. Or actually not really a midday downgrade because they just hadn't filed yet. I missed this, but apparently last night Duran left the game and then came back. And so I guess it kind of makes sense that he's questionable. But I don't know. I'm really struggling with it. I mean, obviously, that would mean our boy, our lover, B-Ball Paul would be back in action. And I apologize, too. I'm going to have to monitor Underdog just a little bit, too, because I got to get a couple of more drafts in before lock here. Doggo's looking out the window, contemplating its decision not to play Rare this season. I know. I do think I'm getting into Rare baseball, though. That is what I've been contemplating right now. That is, especially clearly I've got the money to do it if I'm buying Dennis Jenkins. All right, let's you guys want to just like mess around a little bit? Also, put some W's in the chat. How did you guys do this past game week? I feel like I heard from a lot of people that they were cooking. A Shuckster, who I don't know if he watches the show, but he did DM me to let me know he won $1,000. I saw our guy Carl, even though he started out being a dick, Carl won $1,000 as well. I feel like there are a lot of streaks alive right now, which we love to see. We love to see that. So we're going streaking, boys and girls. We're going streaking. All right, let's we're in a tough spot, Borland. This is a tough part of this part of the season where we just have rando injuries left and right. We have teams not trying to win games. It's really difficult. It is really difficult right now. Let's blow this up a little bit, and then let's do a quick refresh over here. I got to pull up one more thing just so I have everything in front of me. So Karl Anthony Towns, right? The Bing Bong Boys, 17.5-point favorites tonight against the Brooklyn Nets. I don't think Cat's going to play. So Cat got a midday downgrade, and it was for personal. I just feel like most of the time that means he's not going to go, which means all of a sudden Mitchell Robinson's back in action, you know? Okay, Bodavine won $5. Hold on. Jamie, for $200. Okay, doll hairs. Let's go. Didn't get Luca. Missed my 1K streak. That hurts. You hit streak 3, says Seji Fresh. Hell yeah. Back up to 2. Okay. Completed level 5 for 200. Let's go, Chill Shot. Oh, no magical night. Damn. Okay. All right. That's good. But anyways, I'm nervous about the Nets here. I mean, the Knicks here where with Cat. I feel like he's probably not going to go. So I don't think we're going to see Karl Anthony Towns tonight, which means we might fire up our Mitchell Robinson. I will say, though, like I think under normal circumstances, right? Cat misses, and we're like, whoa, Brunson's going to go nuts. All these guys are going to go nuts. Brooklyn sucks so much, man, that I just don't think we're going to see. I just think they're going to blow them out. And so, like, yeah, they could get there in like 25 to 28 minutes, but I don't think we see those like mega minutes from these Knicks guys. And that slows me down a little bit. On the Brooklyn side of stuff, Brooklyn is without Clowney, Sharp, Michael Porter Jr., Demon, and Mann. However, they still have Danny Wolf, Claxton, Shaney Johnson, Traore, Ben Sarif, Zaire Williams, Drake Powell, Minot Wilson, Abaji, Etienne, EJ Liddell, and Malachi Smith. And I do that just to let you know we have too many dudes. Like, too many dudes are on that team. We can't do it. Borland, let's go. Big W from Borland. That was very kind, man. That was very kind. I appreciate it. Thank you for doing that. And I'm sorry Consigliere got it. You want an apology for Minot? He DNP'd 3 out of the 4 quarters. He got 22 so rare fantasy points, Conrad. What was his cap? He doubled his cap. He was in he like helped my streak go. Conrad, I now want an apology from you. How dare you? Yeah, and I agree with you, Carl. Brooklyn is just dog shit, man. It is a tough hang. Also, I got to tell you, Carl, you've been very active in the Discord. I see you all the time, whether in the Sorare channel. I feel like you haven't been live for the Live Before Locks. I know you're a busy dad now, and I just want to say it's great to have you in the chat. It's great to have you in the chat today. Warriors and the Pistons. This is a tough one. I don't know if Jalen Duren's going to go. So we already had Marcus Sasser. Sasser was ruled out. Sasser played 15 minutes last night. No beef stew. He did not play last night. Cade obviously didn't play last night. Wendell Moore Jr. is also out. Kevin Herter, who played 23 minutes last night, is questionable. And Jalen Duren, who played 25 minutes last night, is questionable. All of a sudden, a ton of minutes could be opening up. And I'm like a little head with Dennis Jenkins because Karis LeVert actually played like pretty good. I think Karis LeVert is like a fine option. I honestly think Asar Thompson could sneak into being a decent play. And then like Tobias Harris, B-Ball Paul. Like I think all of these Pistons guys, are kind of in play here tonight. All of them are in play here tonight. Oh man, we lost this? Man, it's a slower start for March Madness today. I'll tell you that right now. But I think all of these guys are in play tonight. Again, the Duren information is pretty important. I think like regardless of Duren, Asar Thompson, Tobias Harris, Karis LeVert, and Dennis Jenkins are great plays. But if like Duren is out, B-Ball Paul, and then there's also the situation where Duren could play and then just play limited minutes, you know? And if that happens, then B-Ball Paul's still a good play. So maybe we fuck with B-Ball Paul. Atlanta Hawks. Oh, sorry. I didn't talk about Golden State. Golden State still without Moody. They have Draymond Green back. Hey, listen, it's against, they're in Michigan. They're in Michigan. So maybe I'm coming home. I'm coming home. So maybe Draymond Green has a little homecoming game. WizK says, any worry about Asar minutes on back-to-back after missing some time recently? I'll tell you what, WizK, I am worried about Asar Thompson minutes every single slate. They could have been off for 3 weeks. I'm concerned about the minutes. I'm always concerned about the minutes. There's, I am. But Asar Thompson, like specifically on Underdog, more so than So Rare. I want to have a couple of shots on goal. I want a couple of different pairings, but I don't want to go crazy with it. Anyways, on the Golden State side, so Weisberg was out there reporting this morning, just out there, nose to the grindstone. Shout out Weisberg. Learned it was from Nick Friedel on the radio. But like, there's this potential for the Zanger to play both games of a back-to-back. I think, gun to the head, I would say that's not going to happen. I feel like Porzingis is going to play 25 minutes tonight, and he's not going to play tomorrow. However, if they do decide they want to play him on both games of the back-to-back, because they play tomorrow against Atlanta, which is Kuminga revenge, if that's going to be the case, you could make the argument that Porzingis is going to play like 21 minutes in both games, both tonight and tomorrow. Again, I think I lean he just plays tonight, but just keep that in the back of the old dome piece. Again, 25 minutes max is what he's doing, I think. Draymond, again, I mentioned he should be pretty full. No Horford, no Moody, no Curry's, all of the things there. And yeah, we did that. Okay, so Houston's favored by 3.5 tonight. I mentioned Şengün came back last game. He played great. He's back again tonight against Atlanta. He's in a pretty good spot. Amen Thompson, of course. KD. Reed Shepherd still played 27 minutes, even with the return of the Goon Squad. But I don't really like him as much in this matchup tonight. Too many things can go wrong here. On the Atlanta side of stuff, man, Jalen Johnson, obviously. Really like Onyeka Okongwu. I really like Dyson Daniels. I think like Nickeil Alexander-Walker's the one that I'm the lightest on, the one that I'm least excited about. Even CJ McCollum, I think, is kind of fine. I'm just imagining Amen Thompson does most of the Nickeil Alexander-Walker stuff, so I feel like the other guys can get loose a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of where I'm leaning there. You got the Beantown boys taking on the Grizzlies. Listen, I want to give Roto Run. I want to give the Badge Bros a shout out because they caught something that I did not catch this morning, and maybe it didn't happen until today. But I missed the Amari Williams activation that he's come up from the G League. He's done hanging out in Portland, having some lobster, and he traveled with the Celtics over in Memphis. So if that is happening, I don't like Nimi as much because it does make me feel like Amari. I'm not saying Amari's going to play 22 minutes or anything like that, but maybe instead of Keita playing 20 or 31 minutes, he plays 26, and maybe Garza, instead of playing 18, he plays 9, and Amari Williams plays a little bit more run, right? Like, why burn? Again, this is a great shout by John. Why burn one of your like available two-way contract guys, one of the nights that he can play if you're not going to play him? So I think that was a pretty good shout. And I mean, I do think Neemias Queta can get there in 25 minutes tonight. I think this game gets super out of hand. Memphis, I don't think you can play anybody, honestly, because they've got like 45 guys that are available tonight that are all going to play 19 to 22 minutes. And like Ty Jerome turns into Kobe, but I don't know if like that's not as exciting. Hunter, I'll get there for a second. Carl, I'll get there to that one too. That was my Zag plant of the day today. The Trailblazers and the Timberwolves. Trailblazers now favored by 1.5. That has shifted a point. Makes me think Naz Reid is not going to play basketball tonight. I honestly didn't think Naz was going to play all day today, which is kind of why I like Rudy. I like Rudy Gobert a little bit. I like Ayo, the Sumu. There's a lot of guys I like from the Minnesota side of things. Randall, McDaniels, even Bones Highland, I think you could get to tonight. Naz Reid is not healthy, man. So, like, even if he is ruled in, I don't think I want to mess with that. He doesn't look good, man. He does not look good. And I think Minnesota wants to get him healthy. So I'm not touching it. On the Trailblazer side of stuff, feels like a Denny night. Feels like a Denny smash. Really like Denny. I think Klingon's fine. I'm not as excited about Klingon just because old Time Lord's there. And so, you know, that eats into his minutes. We're just not seeing the minutes from Kling Kong when Time Lord is available. So I'm all set on that. Not that I'm all set. I'll still get to some of it. I think Drew Holiday's fine. And I mentioned it in Bagel with Locks this morning, which if you're not subscribed, what the hell, guys? I'm going to drop a link to that in the chat. You should go subscribe. But Tumani Kamara, he's going to be out there a lot. You know, he's going to get some shots up, maybe a couple of stocks. I like Tumani. I do. I like Tumani. I don't know. If you want to mess around with Tumani, go for it. Okay. Borland says Nas looks great. Best hair in the upper. Listen, man. I love Nas. I love Nas Borland, but I want him to be healthy. And then the Nugs are taking on the Raps here. This is some fantasy goodness. 239.5 point total. Colin Murray Boyle's probably not hooping tonight, which means Pirtle Power again. Really like RJ Barrett, really like Emmanuel Quickley, really like Scotty Barnes. On the Denver side of stuff, to Carl's point, love me some Aaron Gordon. I think Gordon's going to be close to full minutes wise. We could expect 33 to 36. I think this is a good matchup. I'm not really scared of the big boys of Toronto, especially with no Colin Murray Boyles. I really like it. I like Jokic, Jamal, Aaron Gordon, Scotty, RJ, IQ, Pirtle, like all of them. And Ingram, excuse me. I forgot about Ingram. I like all of these guys tonight. So that's for tonight. Quickly, I'm going to get into I just want to like poke around at the weekend, and then we will get into some of these projections. As you're seeing some people in the chat too, if you're just getting here, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, hashtag Durin to get yourselves into the giveaway. Let me do a quick refresh too on the injury stuff, and I need to make sure the contest isn't filling up yet. What are we at? Once we get to like 80%, we're gonna have to take no, we're not gonna take a quick break. It's at 68. All right. Because I got 40 left, which I'm probably gonna just rip through. Anyways, okay. So Thunder Wiz tomorrow. We did get some injury news about tomorrow. Bilal Coulibaly is off the injury report. Trae Young has already been ruled out, and Trey Johnson is questionable. OKC, whatever. I mean, this spread is going to be like 23 tomorrow. Memphis Grizzlies are going to be on a back-to-back tomorrow, which means probably no Ty Jerome in the second game. So if you're thinking about playing Ty Jerome, it's probably not going tomorrow, which I guess like maybe tomorrow the Cedric Howard numbers get boosted a little bit, probably more like Jalen Wells, stuff like that. Lakers, we just got them reporting that Austin Reeves is questionable tomorrow. The fact that he played the back-to-back, I expect him to go. I would be surprised if he sits, but I expect him to go. Lakers are by 3.5. We got an early line on that one. And just, man, what an incredible Lakers run so far. On the Orlando side, like whatever. Cavs and the Pels. Pels are white hot. This is their only game this weekend, which means DeJounte Murray should play basketball, right? He sat the second leg of the back-to-back against the Clippers last night. He'll be back, which is a slight or an aggressive downgrade to our guy Zion, which means that we just probably go to Trey, DeJounte, and honestly, I like weirdly almost like Sadiq Bey more than Zion now. On the Cavs side of stuff, the Jared Allen thing keeps happening, right? He keeps getting ruled out. Spida missed the last game after taking an elbow to the face from Evan Mobley. We'll have to wait and see if he's good to go. I would lean in. I would be surprised if he missed both games or like 2 games in a row. So I kind of think he goes, but we'll see. Warriors and Hawks, we just mentioned this. Like, does Porzingis play in the back-to-back? I don't know. Draymond probably doesn't play in the back-to-back. D'Anthony Melton, he's kind of interesting play tonight. If he plays 26 minutes tonight, he probably plays tomorrow. If he plays 31 minutes tonight, he probably doesn't play tomorrow. We'll have Atlanta on a back-to-back. Jonathan Kuminga's not playing tonight. He will most likely play tomorrow. Again, still probably like 18 to 22 minutes. So it doesn't, maybe it's a slight downgrade to CJ McCollum of all people, but that's kind of it. Then we have hashtag heat culture against the Rockets. The Rockets will be on a back-to-back. They've been kind of playing everybody on back-to-back, so I guess Şengün is somebody to pay attention to since he's just coming back from injury. Maybe we see him get rested, and then you could boost up your Reed Shepherds of the world, but I don't know. Spurs, Castle missed the most recent game against the Suns. I don't really know too much about that injury. I would assume he's back, but I really don't know. On the Pacers side of stuff, we saw that Zubac's played 5 whole games, and then they shut him down for the season. I'm glad we brought him back for 5 games. What the fuck are we doing? I don't want to play anybody with Indy. Clippers and the Mavs. We know Benedict Mathurin. This is going to be the 3rd game that he misses, right? So he should be back next week. Benedict Mathurin should be back next week. Kawhi Leonard played the front end of the back-to-back with the Pelicans, sat the back end. I imagine Kawhi's back against Dallas, but I do not know. Dallas, go fuck yourselves. I don't know. PJ Washington, you know what? We're going to say PJ Washington. Let's play the PJ Washington drop, huh? So I can take a sip of this Brewha that I poured.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington. PJ Washington.
Yeah, Carl, this is a great point. I mean, Wemby really can. I don't expect him to play more minutes than that, but you're absolutely right. 76ers and the Utah Jazz. There's a chance Joel Embiid is back. There's a chance we get some Embiid. He was doubtful for the most recent game. I imagine he's probably not back till next week, but keep it on the radar. On the Philly side of stuff, right, we saw Collier and Sensabaugh sit on back ends of the back-to-back this week. Both of those guys are going to be back. Not really worried about them. They'll both be back. VJ Edgecombe should still cook. Quentin Grimes should still cook. Drum Dog Millionaires out playing Ambona, but it feels real matchup based. This is a great spot for bigs, though. So if you think Embiid goes, that's pretty fun. Then you have the Milwaukee Bucks for the Phoenix Suns. Listen, I think Milwaukee, based on the reporting that came out today, they are in tank mode, right? In that last game, they got blown out by the Jazz. We saw all of their starters play like 18 to 22 minutes, really. I am avoiding the Bucks. I know, like, if you have a Kevin Porter Jr. card and you, like, I see Borland asking and you want to play him, I mean, I'd put him in like your fourth or fifth lineup. I don't think I would prioritize KPJ. And even if he misses, I don't even know if I'd prioritize Ryan Rollins, right? Ryan Rollins played like 23 minutes in that game against the Jazz. Again, a terrible team. So I don't think we can trust anything here. I mean, Ousmane Dieng is probably the one that I like the most, but that's kind of where I land. And then on the Phoenix side, no Dylan Brooks, no Mark Williams, but hopefully Grayson Allen and Haywood Highsmith are back. And then Sunday, just a couple of games, right? We have Trailblazers and the Nugs. So that's Denver's second game this game week, Portland's second game, Brooklyn's second game against the Kings. This will be a true battle here because the Kings have 18 wins, Nets have 17 wins. It's like whose dog shit is going to be smellier. That's what we're going to decide for the tanking purposes, which is just a reminder how dumb it was that the Kings won a couple of games in a row. Then you've got the Wizards and the Knicks. Wow, what a weekend for the New York Knicks. They get to play Brooklyn tonight and Washington tomorrow. Beautiful stuff. Celtics and Timberwolves on the cock. Celtics and Timberwolves on NBC. No Anthony Edwards in this one. I'm going to go ahead and say no Naz Reid. Maybe Naz for this one, but I think they just rest Naz this weekend. So the second game of IO. Second game for the Celtics. Then the Raptors and the Suns. Suns will be on back-to-back that night. Oh, my God. My computer just froze. My mouse stopped working. No. What happened? Did we unplug? No, we're plugged in. All right, hold on. Okay, I think. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold on one sec, gang. We haven't had this happen in a while. Okay, I think we're back. Whoa, that was scary. That was scary. All right, let's get Common Man was asking the best Nick, Landon Shamet, Jordan Clarkson, or GT Alvarado. I mean, Clarkson did close, but I always feel like it's I think I would always go Alvarado there. But let's go over to the projections, see what that says. Excuse me. I got to do one more refresh over here on the Underdog app just to make sure. Okay, that's at 70. We're okay here. All right. Let's go over to top tier. Let's see. What do we got here from our boy Billy Jackson? All right. There it is. Let's go to the dashboard. Oh, man, my computer's tweaking. It is not tweaked in such a long time. This really sucks that we're dealing with this now because you guys need... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. There we go. We need to be able to see this. Okay. So let's start with the low value guys, huh? Let's see who's pop, locking, and dropping here. If we do less than or equal to 20, and let's sort by projection. So IO leading the way here. He's going to cap at 20 with a projection of 38.9. Tyree Eason is popping too, but man, he's not though. He's not. He's been playing so bad. He was a little bit better this most recent game. The minutes are starting to trend back up again, but man, he's been rough. There's my boy Dennis Jenkins, cap of 15 with a projection of 32. I mentioned Bones, my guy Bones Highland, cap of 14 with a projection of 30. That's pretty fun. Quentin Post is down there, although I think Post got ruled out. No, yeah, Post is out tonight. I wouldn't touch him. There's Josh Minot. Remember you yelling at me, bro? Cap of 11 with a projection of 27.8. That's there. You've got Ousmane, cap of 18 with a projection 26. There's your Landry Shaman face, con man, cap of 18 with a projection 26. Will Rich, you got Trey Johnson, Daquan Plowden, barely knew him. Zaire Williams, CJ McCollum, whatever. This is all gross. I want to shut up. Let's do by actual value here. So there we go. Kennedy Chandler. I'm sorry, who? Wait, does Kennedy Chandler have a card? Because that was a rookie, right? Wasn't that a rookie not too long ago? Or there was a Kennedy for the Grizzlies, no? Is that the same guy? Let's see. Kennedy. Oh, he's got a card. Wow. Okay. I honestly think this is, guys, like, I think they're going to play him. Like, why sign him? They're going to play him. Rookie from Memphis. Guys, do we go get a Kennedy Chandler? Let's go do it. I have enough ETH Let's do it. Kennedy Chandler, welcome aboard. Let's go. Come on, man. We're going to keep the streaks alive. Let's just do some weird stuff, dude. Let's just give back to the community. Okay, so we got Omar Yurt 6'7". He's going to cap it through the projection of 15. He could get some run if Porzingis and Draymond sit out the back ends of the back-to-back. So here you go. Jordan Clarkson projects for 9 points worse than Shamet. But there's a 7-point gap. There's a 7-point gap. Sorry, somebody loud in here. Nembhard, cap at 15, the projection 20. And then Jose Alvarado down here. All right, so they like them. They like those other guys better. Rabona, how's our double dribbles looking? How's our double Ds? How are we looking here? Couple days left in the semifinals. We're getting close, man. I'm gonna have a real sweaty weekend. I'm gonna have a real sweaty weekend on Underdog Best Ball. Okay, let's see. Do we have any? Why did it just? I just refreshed the Underdog Twitter account and it said, okay, Cedric Coward's questionable tonight. Okay, I wonder. Are they saying an illness? Personal. Okay, so Cedric Coward's not playing. Slight upgrade to Ty Jerome and Jalen Wells. I'll tell you right now that Coward's not going to play tonight. He's going to play tomorrow. That's what's happening. Trash European. Yeah, hold on. Let's go up here. Let's do the MVPs now. Just straight projections. Nikola Jokic here has a cap 63, projection 68. You got JJ leading our second leader. He projects for 57 with 2 games. You got Luka with 1 game, projection for 57. Jamal Murray, the fourth highest guy here, cap at 39, a projection of 51. I do really like Jamal in this spot tonight. Jalen Green, a massive projection here with the 2 games, cap at 31, projection of almost 50. Cat, slight downgrade, of course. There's Book here. Book with 2 games this game weekend, cap at 33 with a projection of 48. Wembanyama, I would take the over, just like Carl said. Don't let the projections fool you. Celtics have 2 games this game week. Again, though, like blowout spot tonight. Minnesota, more competitive game. Scotty Barnes, his cap has come all the way down to 34. There's Mitchell. So that's kind of a lay of the land for the MVPs. If we just sort by straight value here, we have Ayo, we have Jalen Green, Denny Avdia is down. Like Denny really smashed there. I mean, that's probably the play of the week. Denny, Dennis Jenkins, Bones, Minot, Book, Randall. And Randall for sure. All of the Minnesota guys. Somebody asked about McDaniels, right? Let's see. I love McDaniels. I have a lot of him in Underdog. He's going to cap at 22, the projection at 33. I would take the over. On that. You're down 30, need a big game out of a few guys. All right, I'm down 4-1, and I have it's basically Jokic versus Luka. So I need Jokic's 2 games to outscore Luka's 1, assuming he goes both games. And then I've got another one where if Dern misses tonight, I might get a second team through. So we'll see. If Bam can get 43 free throws against the Wizards, can Shea get 44? He can. He just won't play as much. That's the thing. That was the beauty of Bam, is they had him play. Shea will be done at halftime. All right, that's kind of the lay of the land. I'm going to just run my optimal so you can see what my team looks like, and then we'll get into some of your questions here. So if I run the optimal on it gives me Jamal, Book, Denny, Ayo, and a Jokic. That's pretty fun. Jamal, Denny, Book, Ayo, and Jokic. If I ran it in contender, let's see. Oh, this doesn't have Kennedy Chandler in it, but right now it would give me Minot, Jenkins, Denny, Jalen Green, and Devin Booker. So we're having some fun. Here. All right, what do you guys got for me? Let's fire up the questions now. Hopefully we'll get some more injury news here. What time does this Pistons game start? This Pistons game starts at 7:30, so it's like right around lock. Did we get any line movement? No, they're still favored by 4.5. Did the betting line move at all? Like, did they? Is it still plus? Yeah, it's still minus 4.5, minus 118. Okay, all right. So no real movement over there. That's been the same all freaking day, man. All Can you also run? No, I can't do that, Arctic Matt, too. Actually, who cares? It's the end of the season. Let's fucking do it, bro. Okay, so the optimal here is Jalen Green, Devin Booker, Denny, regular season Randall, and Nikola Jokic. In the contender, it is JG, DB, Nasrid, no thank you, Ayo Dosunmu, and Danis Jenkins. So there you go. All right, Jamal Murray or Jalen Brunson? Yeah, I think I would take Murray, man. I think I would take Murray here. Jamal projects for 51, and Brunson projects for 43.6. That's kind of surprising. I would take the over on that projection, but I still would take Jamal there. I would take Jamal. You go Booker, Barnes, or Şengün. So Booker projects for, I think, the highest, right? Because he's got 2 games. Booker projects for 49. Şengün projects for 45. And shit, I forget what the third one was. The third one was Barnes. I think it's just Booker. Yeah, I'd go Book. Let the book then Barnes. I do like Scotty tonight, though. I think people are mad at Scotty, but I do like Scotty. Brunson or Quick? Are you asking Brunson or Quickly, or just we just saw Brunson's projections. Quickly projects for 41. I would take Brunson over IQ, but I like IQ tonight too. Book, Murphy, Mello, or Mobley. I think it's probably sort of in the range that you have it. Yeah, I think Booker for sure. Murphy, I'm curious about. Yeah, Booker for sure. Projection wise, Booker. I mean, you get the extra game. I think it's Booker. That's right, Consigliere. I'm the boss now, bro. I'm the boss now. What else you guys got? Not a lot of questions. Is this just a cut and dry? How many of you guys are pausing your streaks this game week? Are you guys doing that? Is anybody doing that? I just would love for Duran to sit, man. I really would. I'm gonna have to fire in some of these drafts here in a second. This is at 72%. We're gonna have to let her rip here in a minute. Oh no, it's more. Yeah, 72%. All right, what else you guys got? Let's see. That's right. You get it. You're running Bones and 3 champions. Jeez, that's a lot of bones. I would take Keita over Gillespie. I would take Keita over Gillespie. Keita projects for 38. Gillespie projects for 29. Book. I think Book's gonna play. I know you were saying that. I know you were saying. Sorry, I was trying to multitask. I know you were saying that he's going to Q tag. I feel like Book's going to go. If you think Book's going to sit, maybe take Gillespie there. But I think he's going to go. I think he's going to go Wolf. People are saying, but I think Book's going to go. I'm not really worried about him not going. I also don't like. Where did you guys see? Hold on. Let me see something. Where did you guys see that? When did they report? When did they report that? Let me see something. Sorry, guys. Bear with me here. Let's see. So we get dinged up against San Antonio. Let's see. He said it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, I'm going to play Booker in. I think I'm going to play Booker in. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and play Booker in. I'm not really worried about it. I'm on streak 3 in champion and 2 in contender, I believe. Can you show the whole Toronto team? Yeah, we can look at Toronto. Toronto. Okay, so there you go. Scotty 46, IQ 41, BI 40, RJ 40, Pirtle Power 30. That's where I'm at right now. For Toronto. I really do like Toronto, especially tonight. Do you think Mitchell sits again? So play. Well, I think you play Harden anyways, right? If we look at the Cleveland, let's just do this team now. If we look at Cleveland, Mitchell projects for 45. For 35, is it just one game? I think at that cap, still play James Harden. I'm not really worried about that. I think I would lean Spida plays. When is it? Is that game on Saturday or Sunday? Wait, we might get we might get that injury report before lock, right? Because they haven't said anything yet. We might get that tonight, so that would be nice. If we got that tonight, that would be nice. I kind of lean he plays, but yeah, I mean it's just one game. But I think even if he does go, I don't think it's the end of the world for James Harden. Like James Harden's still going to have Harden usage, irregardless. You building the skeleton streak 5. Okay, Lorenzo. I think you can see the best lineup up there right now. You can see it right there. It's Jalen Green, Devin Booker. Let me take Naz Reid out because I'm nervous he's not going to play. Let's take out Naz Reid. Let's see what that says. Run it. It tells you to go Denny, Jalen Green, Randall, Ayo, and Dennis Jenkins. 208. Wow. Let's see. Deserve a Luka Magic. You guys want a Luka Magic? We can do Luka Magic. Where is it? Yeah, we can do a Luka drop. Why not? If I could find it. Luka Magic. There we go. We get a poker legend in the chat right now. Hunter, do you think there will be a playoff theme for the cards? Like, is there any benefit in waiting to craft? You know what? This stream is not on the Sorare channel, right? This is just on my channel. I think I'm done trying to figure out what they're doing. Yes, they're probably going to do a playoff thing because it's their last chance to make a few buckaroonies. So it probably does make sense to hold on to your essence, but I don't know. Hold on to your essence. Hit streak 4. Let's go, dude. That's a nice little hit. What else you got? You crafted a unique today and got old man Clay. Dude, Clay can still get it though. Let's get him on a contender. Any chance that Klingon sits if he's killing me in the double? He's killing you in the double dribble. No, I don't think so. I don't think he sits, but the good news is Time Lord's playing tonight, so you don't have to work. Like he's got a lower ceiling tonight with Time Lord in. But then on Sunday against Denver, but Time Lord should be in on that one too because they don't play on. Oh, they do play. So they have a back-to-back on Sunday or Monday. So maybe there's a chance he sits on Sunday. Time Lord, that is. I don't think Klingon's sitting though. All right, champion, you're running out. Suggs, Goon, Brunson, JB, and Bones. That's fun. All right, cap at 36. The best play. What can we do? Let's see, less than or equal to 36 based on the projections. It's got Jalen Green leading the way. I would play Devin Booker over Jalen Green. I'm sorry, I'm not a psycho. It's got Book leading the way, or Book, then JG. Scotty Barnes is right there. I'd honestly play Scotty over Jalen Green. I'd play Şengün over Jalen Green. I would definitely play Denny over this Jalen Green projection's on crack. What are we talking about? I would play all of those guys we just listed over Jalen Green for sure. But all these are really solid plays here. Julius Randle, I definitely play over him. IQ, probably IQ is where I start thinking about it. LeBron with only one game. But anyways, plenty of options there. All right, we just won a couple of bets over there on the March Madness. We love that. Najee over Draymond. Ooh, that's tough, man. That's tough. That's pretty close. Because Drummond's minutes are all over the. Wait, did that say Drummond or Draymond? No, I am gaslighting myself. I would play Najee over Draymond. I don't think Draymond's going to play tomorrow. Najee projects for 25. Draymond projects for 20. Yeah, I'd go Najee. Najee just has more upside. Like even if Draymond has a good game, you're getting like 34 fantasy points. What's your take on the blow? Yeah, the Knicks are going to blow them out. I mean, the good news is in order to blow a team out, usually the guys have to get there, right? So I think like Brunson might not get 60 fantasy points, but he should get 40 fantasy points in both of these games. I think there is also a chance where they play Brunson tonight and then sit him on Sunday when they play the Wizards. I don't know. Yeah, what's your how close are you right now? To getting through? That one is pretty much the same as mine, but I don't have Jenkins. Yeah, I know, right? I know we close. That's what we close with. Miss Blackie looking for a best 33 and under. It's going to be a lot of the same names that we were just listing, I think, but we'll have a couple of new ones that'll enter the chat. Again, I would go Booker over Jay. I honestly would rank these Denny, Booker, Randall, Jalen Green. Then I'd go IQ, Rudy, Ayo DeSumo, Nikhil Alexander Walker. You got Jabari Smith Jr. I wouldn't play Nas unless we knew for sure he was in, and even then like Drew Holiday, Pritchard, Kata. Lots of really good options in this range. I think you're going to see a lot of like sometimes we're able to jam in 2 MVPs. I think tonight it makes a little bit more sense to focus on balanced builds. I honestly would go Levert over Grand Theft Alvarado 3DK. If Cat sits, do we think he plays the next game? Yeah, it does say it's personal, so I do think Cat plays the second game. That being said, I don't know what's going on, and they are playing Washington, so I'm not really scared. Scotty Barnes and Denny or Şengün and Randall. Ooh, that's close. Let's see what the math says. Barnes projects for 46. Denny projects for 44. That's a clean 90. That's a clean 90. And what's the other one? We said Şengün and Randall. So the Goon squad, pants down Goon time, 45. Randall, 42. That's 87, 88. We'll round up with the 0.5. So slight lean to Barnes and Denny, but that is pretty close. Pajemski's been awful lately, man, but he projects for 38.9. So you can do it with the 2 games. Are the Bosnians out there by you ready for the World Cup? Big game on Thursday. There is a big game on Thursday. I'm excited. Also, shout out my boy Vidran. It was his birthday yesterday. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You're on to the last streak for champ, 4th in contender. Whoo, baby. Yeah, it is tough, man. But yeah, YOLO. That's why we play to win the games. You know, Dante or McDaniels, I'd take McDaniels over Dante for sure. For sure. What do you think of Harden, Randall, Denny, JG, and Chandler? Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. I mean, we don't know what we're getting with Kennedy Chandler. So the range of outcomes for him are 0. Like there's a legit chance he never gets onto the basketball court. But he also, because Utah's trying to lose these games, could play like 30 minutes, you know? And that would be fun if he did that. McBuckets, I don't know. I mean, I did mention that Kings game. Like they really do have to lose, but he projects for 5.2. So nothing too exciting there. Nothing too exciting. Yeah, we can look at Kyle Anderson. Got tickets to the game. Projects for 17.4. All right. I'm gonna wait for some Sorare news. I mean, for some NBA news before I fire in my Sorare lineup. So Paul Reed, if Duren is out, or yeah, I would go if he's out. If Duren is out, it is all of the B-ball Paul all day and all night. B-ball Paul. Here we go. Thank you. Thank you, Sick Larry. Who do you know at Underdog for best ball? Need you to ask them about creating a big World Cup tournament. I bet they'll have something, Rabona. They have to, right? That Dante Devo game. I'm not interested in Devo, man. Just give me McDaniels. You're down 12.5 points. You have Jokic, Brunson, Pritch, Randall, Trey Murphy. Negatives, they got Luke. Well, you got 2 games out of Jokic versus their 1 game out of Luka, which is good. Scotty's tough. Rudy's tough too. Rudy times 2 is tough. That'll be close. That'll be close. MVP instead of Chandler, and that is the best lineup possible for. Oh wait, what do you think of Harden, Randall, and MVP instead of Chandler, and that is the best lineup possible for champion. Yeah, I know. Okay, I got you. Sorry, that took me a second. Oh, that is huge. That is huge. No, I know Mikal Bridges sucks. I'm done. I'm not even going to answer questions about Mikal Bridges. If he burns you, he burns you. But I'm done. I'm done playing Mikal for sure. All right, Castle's questionable for tomorrow. Kawhi is questionable for tomorrow. Getting a few more things in here. I have to double check Underdog here for a second. We might auto some of these. It's at 76. We're gonna do an auto run, which I normally don't do. But you know what we'll do while I deal with some answer some questions here. Let's build the ranks. Let's build the ranks right now. I kind of want to build it with Duren in here. But anyways, let's go Jokic, JJ. We're going to go JB. I'm still playing Denny right here. And then Brunson. I'm not getting a lot of Brunson tonight. It's probably going to backfire. And then we're going to go Randall, Goon. And I'm going to put Duren right at 9. Why not? Why not? Why not? Tatum, Murray, Barnes. Then we're going to go KD. We're going to go Rudy. Actually, we're going to go Rudy, Ingram, Kling Kong. And then this range kind of sucks, man. We're going to go Nah. I don't have a lot of Nah. I don't have a lot of White either. So now we're going to go Nah, RJ, Dyson, Porzingis, Yeka, White, then OG. That's how we'll do that. Then we'll go Ayo. We'll get some more Ty Jerome. I want some more Jaden McDaniels. I have a ton of Emmanuel quickly. Let's get Dennis Jenkins in there. That's at 27. And then I don't know. Should we get some Asar Thompson? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Maybe we go Drew Holiday, Pirtle. We'll put Cade at 30. And then let's get some Jabari. Let's get some I don't want shit. Sorry guys. Hold on. We'll go Dennis right there. Let's get some more Aaron. Let's get some more CJ. How about we haven't really talked about Mitchell Robinson, man, but if we don't think Karl Anthony Towns is playing, Mitchell Robinson is like pretty spicy, right? Like even he's still only going to play like 26 minutes, but that's a lot of minutes. For somebody like him, we could throw Tobias in there. I wouldn't mind messing with some Tobias, and then we'll throw Asar Thompson or Peyton Pritchard. I don't know. All right, we're just going to run 20 here. We're going to run 20. Quick hundo down the chute. Silence it. Okay, let's stop sharing that. Let's go back over to Sorare. Do we trust it? No. He's definitely not playing that. He's not playing Saturday. He's only going to play. Wait, they're on the back-to-back or they have. Hold on, let me check that again. They play tomorrow? No, they don't play tomorrow. They play Sunday, right? So Mitch, yeah, he'll probably play. He'll play tomorrow and Sunday. I mean, he'll play tonight and Sunday. They don't play tomorrow. Okay, what else do we got here? Did Spidey? Yeah, Spidey projects. Mitchell projects. They only have one game, which is part of the problem. He's going to cap at 38. He projects for 46, and that's if he goes. What are we drinking to start the weekend? We have, let's see. This is another Grim. It's a Grim brew called Magnetic Tape. Magnetic Tape. That's what we're dealing with right now. We'll actually refill that cup right now. We'll refill the cup. Man, would love that Duran news. Would really love that Duran news. You meant Spider, right? That's who we just talked about. Oh. My bad. No, I would say 60-40, man. I would say 60-40 that he plays. 60-40. First champion, you got Jokic, Book, Denny, Randall, Jabbar. Hell yeah, man. Oh, that's for your first champion. That's a fire lineup. I do like Jabari tonight too. I've been trying to force some more Jabari here late. I do like Jabari. He's just going to play a ton of minutes, which is so fun, you know? But guys, my back is killing me. I don't know what happened. Woo! We gotta move this down a little bit. Wow. I thought we were past those days. What else you guys got for me? I feel like you guys are just like savvy veterans now. You don't have cues anymore. You're just like we're cooking. We don't need you. We don't need you, Zakarian, which is fine. Is there a way to hedge? You think for a double dribble? No. I think I just let it ride. There's too many factors. Gabriel's got for streak 2 champ. You got Luka, JJ, Denny, Pritch, and McDaniels. I love that lineup. That's a lot of fun. Hell yeah. This is my sweat right now for those I know Rabona was asking about it. So let's go back over here for a second and let's go to actually, you know what? Let's switch the display here. And I'll look up AJ for you there. Travel Addict guy. Give me 1 second. Let's do this. It just looks better. You know what I'm saying? It just looks better. We'll actually do the double dribble one since that is what we're looking at right now. And we'll do the background. Bang. Okay, so this is the let me get AJ Mitchell for you and then I'll pull that. AJ Mitchell here has a cap of 26 and he projects for exactly 26. Only one game, part of the reason why it's not a little bit boostier. Okay. So this is the team that's in second, which is crazy because it's got almost 1,555, right? So it's down by, I can't do that math. What's that? 17 points. This guy has Luka, Mitchell. Feel free to sit, Donovan. Scoot Henderson, Keontae, Jalen Wells. Then he's got Trey Murphy, Josh Hart, Bucelis. Which does Chicago even play this weekend? I feel like, is Chicago done for the weekend? Did I totally miss that? I would rank them in the order that I'd rank them Eason, Cam Johnson, and Iguodaro. That's how I'd rank Eason first. Even though I don't like Eason right now, I'd rank him first. Do the Bulls play this weekend? Did I miss that? So this team, and then Sensabaugh. Feel free to keep sitting. But again, Duran. So I need Duran to sit. I need Duren to sit. My team has Luka and Harden. Those are my only 2 guards available. And then it's got Kawhi, Ace Bailey, Benedict Mathurin, who's going to miss this weekend, Eason Kuzma, PJ, who's actually been hooping. And then my bigs are Kling Kong, Draymond, and Nemi. That one I don't think is getting through. But if Duren misses, that has a shot. This one, on the other hand, this is the one I'm down 4, right? I'm down 4. This guy has Luka and Reeves, so both of those guys have 1 game left, and they're questionable. Keontae will be out. Monk's not really a factor. Neither is Ty Jerome, and Coward's questionable. His wings are KD, which is 2 games this weekend. That kind of sucks. Right? I think they have 2 games this weekend. And then it's Benedict Mathurin, but he's done. Mikal Bridges, Bobby Portis, whatever. Like, that's kind of tough. And then it's Mobley, who's been cooking. Wendell Carter Jr., who I think just got ruled out or is questionable for tomorrow. Claxton and Vooch. My team, however, which is down 4, I get 2 games of Jokic. So I have Jokic. I have Donovan Mitchell, Austin Reeves, Emmanuel Quickly, Cedric Howard. For my wings, we had Trey Murphy. Math is dead. Tobias Harris, Tamani Kamara, Kuz, PJ. Neesmith and Bagley, and then it's got Jokic, Kyle, and Nemi. So I think this one has the best shot. It's got a 38 or 33-point gap, a 34-point gap from second to third, and then is only down 4. So I think that is my best shot at getting through. And this one is crazy that it's even alive. So this one is down 70 points. It's like my guards are Daniels, Tyler Hero, Kaspers, Yakahonis, JJ, Kawhi, OG, and then it's got Jokic too. But I think the teams in front of me have Jokic. Oh no, this one doesn't. So if Duren's out, that makes up some ground on Mazzoni. But he's got Jokic. So it's gonna be tough to catch first place. But anyways, that's where I'm at right now. No Bulls this weekend. Okay, that's fun. That is fun that there's no Bulls this weekend. The Durans are coming in. You like to see that, dude. Still no injury news, right? Still no injury news here. Last thing we got was Castle from 9 minutes ago. We do have, how do we only have 34 entrants into the giveaway? There's like 90 of you watching right now. Let me double check the spread for Friday. Yeah, Pistons are still 4.5. That's really the only stuff we're waiting on, right? I think that's the only thing we're waiting on here. But anyways, that's my underdog sweat. I can go back over to maybe I'll start building out my So Rare lineups, and let's just assume Duren's playing because I haven't built any of my lineups yet. Let's do the auto builder. Let's do limited. Let's do champ. Let's run it. Okay, Jamal, Book, Denny, Ayo, and Jokic. That's fine. Let's save it. Surprised I didn't even have Danis in there. Let's run that again. We got JJ, Jenkins, Scotty, Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Green, but it's probably only 1 game of Karl Anthony Towns. Whatever. Maybe it's unique. Let's do a contender now. Let's do a contender. This one gives me Rudy, Pritchard, Minot, JJ, and Karis LeVert. That's pretty fun. Let's save that. Let's run a contender again. This gives me Donovan, IQ, Kada, Eason, and Kennedy Chandler. Sure. We'll save that. Let's go back to champion. Run that one again. This one is Derek White, JB, Stormin, Norman, Karis, and Luka Magic. Sure. We'll save that one too. That gives us 5. That's good for right now. Cat also. Oh yeah, we're waiting for the Cat. Yeah, I hate to be the guy to tell you, Cat. There's no way Cat's playing. There's just no way. There's no way Cat's playing. Why is lock in an hour when the games start in 1 hour and 30? Oh, I don't know. Oh, Consigliere, you got some live? That's exciting. I just so badly want a final sweat, man. I so badly want a final sweat. Yeah, I would be stunned if Cat goes. I really would. I would be really stunned. Just the midday downgrade also being personal. Yeah. I guess I didn't realize these games started at 7:30. 7:30 Eastern. We could have started live before lock later. I'm taking Randall over Jalen Green. That's what I'm saying. I think Jalen Green's a little over projected here. I think he's a little over projected. I would much rather go Randall and all of those guys. Hold on one second. Dude, it's so funny. I did this for those of you that tuned in, I did like this morning, I did a reel I did a reel this morning from the LeBron James quote about how like it's not impressive that he was 40 and he showed up early. And the whole premise of that was that it's not that like on the back-to-back, LeBron arrived, they got to Miami at 5 a.m. and that he was the first one to the gym off the bus or whatever. And the whole joke, the whole fucking joke was that no matter once you get over 40, like you just wake up at the same time every day, no matter what. And I have people in the comments now. How does it feel to be the same age as him? And meanwhile, he's making multi-millions every day and you're sitting in a basement complaining about it. First of all, it's so fucking clear I'm not in the basement right now. Second, and then the next one, he's like, is 40 your age or IQ? Unbelievable. Let's see. How many chat GPT prompts before you came up? How many chat GPT prompts before you entered that comeback? How about that one? Entered that bit. There we go. We'll just do that bit. Like, what are we doing, man? Like, you think this is a basement? What about the natural lighting? Let's see. Oh, I didn't even have hitting. Oh, and then somebody just said fuck LeBron, which is just so funny. Stand culture is hilarious, man. I would do JB over KD for sure. Jaylen Brown over KD, and I would do Pritchard over Brown. I would. Come on, give us the Duran news. Give us the Jalen Duran news. Come on. Just let us like build some stuff. I want to figure out what the hell to do. What are you guys getting into this weekend? Anybody? What's the vibe? What's the vibe this weekend? I'm making a little honey Dijon style chicken tonight. I'm very excited about. Basements have lighting. You can see the window. You can see the window. God damn. Anyways, making a little honey Dijon chicken. I'm excited about that tonight. And guys, you know the peaky fucking blinders. Did you see that movie? That movie's out. I didn't even know the movie was out. I'm gonna watch that this weekend. I'm gonna watch that, and then I've never seen the Dune movies. I might do that this weekend too. It's probably their mom's basement because I just got done doing it. You DJing a big wedding in Houston. Okay. That's pretty fun. You're on holiday in Tunisia, all inclusive. Americans, where are you out of? Or Marker, where are you out of? Where are you based out of? Let's fucking go, dude. Yeah, and of course, so you're on vacation and you just won $4,000? Must be nice, dude. Must be nice. Borland says it's 74 in St. Paul, bruised on the balcony with baseballs. That's great, man. That's really good shit. That's really good shit. Love that. Love that for you, Borland. It got up to 60 today. I think it's supposed to rain all weekend. I was gonna grill tonight, but it's I think it's gonna start raining here in a little bit. But yeah, what's the weather? Yeah, it's gonna rain all weekend long, man. That's why we're gonna crush film. And by film, I mean cinema. From Germany. Wait, did we already do this? Did I tell you about the wedding I went to in Germany this year? That I'm now gonna forget about the name of the region that I was in. Life is good. That's nice. I would rank them in the order that you have them, but let's check projections. Let's just vibe a little bit. Let's check them. Grimes projects for 36. Asar projects for 31. Singus Pengus projects for 33.5. I nailed it. You go into Sophia. What's Sophia? Or are you talking to Markrins? No, I'm not prepping yet. I got to get the okay from the Sorare bros before. I got to get the okay from them before I can officially fire that up. But I hope so. I hope we're doing that on Tuesday. Oh, Alan's here. Good to see you, Alan. Sophia Plodiv hike. Okay. Talking about it. Okay, go. Oh man, let me. The wedding was in. So hold on. Let me ask my wife. This is good content, right? You guys don't have that many questions though. Okay, sorry guys. We're just gonna ask. My wife will know. I always forget. I always forget the name. We took. We were in Netherlands. We were in Amsterdam, and then we took the train. We took long ass trains. Okay, here we go. I'm getting the 3 dots. I know a text is coming. A text is coming. Levert projects good. Capitan projection of 22, I believe it is. We were in. That's not how it's spelled. I don't think. Edgar Eller. I believe that's on the west side, the west side of Germany. The Mosel Valley. There we go. That's what I was looking for. The Mosel Valley. We were in the Mosel Valley, and it was fucking amazing. It was amazing. It was so good. I had wonderful Riesling. I played golf, and I got yelled at in German. Weinget Burchert. I got yelled at playing golf. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Okay, we're just what else we got? You about to do some MLB? Need some good sweats for the NBA offseason? I'm with you, man. Yeah, I just want to get that sweet, sweet cash. Play Cat or replace him for who? Somebody else. I'd replace him for somebody else. I'm not playing Cat. I don't think Cat's playing tonight. He's not going to be in my main lineup. Cap of 40. Jamal Murray, Julius Randle, Kevin Durant, Scotty Barnes, Donovan Mitchell, Alpi Sengun, Amin Thompson, Jaylen Brown. All of those guys are better. Denny Avdia. Oh, no, I don't have those. I don't have those. Mosel wine. It was awesome, man. It was really great. What else we got? Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. So yeah, I think I told you guys this where the course, and I apologize if I'm retelling the story, but the course here was we're on hole 17, and it was a pretty narrow fairway, and then 18 is coming right back up on the other side, and I sliced the drive, but it was not even close to them. It was like 25, 40, like 35 yards past them, and I think the sound just like scared them a little bit. And they were screaming at, but I went over to them very apologetically, like I was like, "Oh my god, my bad." And they just yelled and they yelled and they yelled, which then only was funny for me. Did you try currywurst? I ate that shit a ton. Yeah, I tried currywurst. I had so many schnitzels, man. I had Wiener Schnitzel, Dick Schnitzel, Penis Schnitzel. I had so many schnitzels. It was great. I had a wonderful time. The only thing, so many bees. There were so many bees. And then we spent a night in Frankfurt, and I got to tell you what, Markrins, I hope you're not from Frankfurt. I don't need to do Frankfurt again. And not that he was even bad. It was just a very basic city. It was just like a very basic city. And I didn't need to do that. And maybe it's because we had been on vacation for a couple weeks already, and we had done Paris, Amsterdam, all that stuff. You know what? The only time I got yelled at was at the golf course. Everybody else I thought was very, very nice. Someone who wants to trade a Jokic card season 24 with a season 22. Okay, what's going on there? What's going on? No, I'm telling you, currywurst Schnitzel is the best, man. Schnitzel fucking rocks. In Frankfurt, the main attraction is the train station where yeah, there did seem to be a lot of that. I do want to go back to Germany. We're going back to we finished that trip. That trip was a dream, man. That was so sick. So 2 nights and 3 days in Paris. Same thing in Amsterdam. It was like 4 nights, I think, in Germany. And then we went it was like 3 nights for where the wedding was in the Mosel Valley, Frankfurt for 1 night, and then we went to Ireland for a couple of nights because it was cheaper to go to Ireland for a few nights and fly back to New York than it was to fly from Frankfurt to New York. Isn't that crazy? But it was awesome. That was such a good trip. But yeah, we're going back to Ireland in September, which is really good. Also, I saw Boudewijn on that trip. I forgot. Boudewijn, I saw him in Amsterdam. I had too many drinks that night. I got in a little bit of trouble that night. Well, I didn't get in trouble, but I had too many. I was overserved, and we didn't eat dinner early enough. Okay, Clowney is okay. I told you we were going to get some Spider stuff. Donovan Mitchell officially questionable for tomorrow. Clowney is out. Clowney's done for the season. I feel comfortable saying that. All right, what else? Did I miss any other questions in here? Frankfurt, the most American city in Germany. Yeah, I agree. I'm out on Frankfurt, man. I am out on Frankfurt. I actually think I stayed up to date on these questions. Yeah, too many Yefes, man. Yeah, that was pretty fun. You can recommend Hamburg. I love this city. It's based in the north of Germany. Yeah, I would love to do Germany again, man. I had such a wonderful time there, and I know like they assume that people aren't friendly there. I did not find that to be the case. It really was just the golf thing. We got yelled at a couple of times, which is pretty funny. That was really funny, Borland. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. Yeah, I would love to do Hamburg. We also was so when we went to the Mosel Valley, we took the train to we took a train and I'm forgetting the city we got dropped off. Like we had to transfer in a specific train. I forget. Oh, Cat is in. Cat is in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, can I just show you guys something? I want to show you guys something over an Underdog, and I did this one time just for this specific reason. Ready? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I want to show you guys this lineup. All right, so I don't have a lot of Karl Anthony Towns, but I do have him in the 4th round. Jokic, KD, Scotty, Karl Anthony Towns, Ayo, and Pritchard is hilarious. For the game that we're playing, I think Cat is fine. I think in like Underdog, I'm still not really too worried about it because I don't think he's going to play a ton of minutes. I really don't. I really don't. Oh, Cologne. That's what it was. Cologne. I would like what are people's thoughts on Cologne? Would like to go back there. I enjoyed Cologne. I enjoyed Cologne. Or like we were barely there, but it looked like it was cool. What's your favorite man? The favorite one that I've been I loved Amsterdam, man. I'm not even a pothead fucker, but I loved Amsterdam. I love the culture there. I really enjoyed the canal biking culture. Sign me up. Love that. But honestly, I just love traveling. I enjoyed Paris. I enjoyed Germany. I would love to go back. We've been looking at trying to do some Italia. We've been trying to go to Italy. So I think that's going to be our next thing. But Towns or Brunson, man, I think I would still go Towns. Yeah, Sanjay, I was just showing that. That's crazy, man. Yeah. Cat's hilarious, man. Cat's hilarious. Good one. Yeah, that's nuts, man. Dude, that Cat lineup is crazy. That Cat. If Duran's in too, that'll be really, really funky. That'll be really funky. But man, wow, that's so wild. That's so wild. Cat in the 4th and 5th round. There's going to be so many of those too. So many of those. Wow. You're in Paris right now, Chuck and Frog? I would still do Jamal Murray over Cat. I would. Yeah, that's all you can do, man. That's all you can do. Man, I can't believe Karl Anthony Towns is in. Man, everybody was jamming Brunson this morning too. I like that Cat stuff is crazy. I think I'm done drafting. I was gonna do the last 20, but I don't even think there's a reason. How much Towns do I have? I did take a bunch of 3rd round. I got like 11 shares of Cat, and I would say they're all 3rd round. So that's fun. How do I find that? Well, I believe they're in the. Where did we stay? We stayed in the. Hold on. Wait, this is sick. You went to Puerto Vallarta last weekend for a wedding and your friend bought you NBA futures? That's sick, bro. That's sick. I love that. I was staying like right near, I want to say it was like the 19th arrondissement, I think. Where are you staying, Chicken Frog? I got Rex, Chicken Frog. I got Rex. You want one? How long are you there? Wait, that's sick. Dude, this is a great wedding party to be a part of. Fuck, what was the name of that? Okay, ready? I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you you're in the 1st. Okay. So you might have to travel a little bit for this one, but ready? This is a banger. This was so good that I want to go back there just to go again. We got Gnome in the chat. Oh shit, where is it? Fuck. It was called. What's the word for butt in French? Rude de Rivioli. Hold on. Let's fuck. Now I can't remember. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. No, that's so funny. What's the word for butt and be like, this is a good recommendation, but I promise it was. Fuck. No, I can't find it. Okay, hold on. We're gonna ask my wife again. She'll know. Oh, hold on. Ready? I don't even care if this isn't good content, guys. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I feel like it was called. It's gonna be worth it. Oh, Derriere. Yeah. Derriere. That's okay. Derriere. This. Thank you, Badavine. This place was sick. Let me see if I can now. Ready? Yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Hell yeah, Badavine. It had like a really cool outdoor seating situation here. Let's go to Yelp. Here. No, it's TripAdvisor. TripAdvisor would be better. It had a really good outdoor situation, and it was awesome. I highly recommend. I'll drop a link in the chat if you're going to be there for that long. It's a really cool neighborhood too. Yeah, I did meet. I love that everybody, guys. That chat coming in strong. This is what we're looking for. Right here. Bang. At a glance, 69 Rue de Gravalier. There you go, big dogs. Enjoy if you're in France. This was so good. Did I share the link? No. Let's drop the link. Okay, you need a mark. There's no good ones. Your best bet is to figure out to make Dennis Jenkins work. Dennis Jenkins is your best call there in the 5th. There's no good like low ones. You could try with Kennedy Chandler with a cap of 0. You could try that. You could try that, Alan, but that's pretty tough. Not a lot of good options there. All right, gang, we're going to wrap up here in a little bit. Why don't you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, #Durin. Yeah, Borland, you're back just in time. Get some tips. Yeah, I guess the last bit of news is just Durin, but that's pretty self-explanatory, right? If he's out, you jam B-ball Paul, and if he's in, you play him. That's kind of it. I don't think we're waiting for anything else. Cat playing is kind of crazy, man. I think it's crazy. I think that's it, though. Yeah, you got to check the fast break. Oh, man, I'm excited to watch the Peaky Blinders tonight. I got to get the dog out. Actually, we're going to wrap this up right now. It's going to rain in like the next 10 minutes. I got to get the old pupper out of here ASAP Rocky. Appreciate everybody hanging out. We're going to be back on Monday. Live before lock, the NBA bit. Same old. We're also going to have... I think this baseball show will happen on Tuesday afternoon as well. Who knows? Maybe even Borland. Maybe we get an AB sighting. AB, are you with me? We're going to scroll. We're going to give this bad boy away. And once we do that, we'll be ready to go. Hold on. Sorry. Trying to find something at the same time. How long ago did this happen? When the fuck did he do this? Yeah. Okay. There we go. Last call for alcohol. Get it in there now, girl. And then we're going to spin this thing. Chickenberg says you think he struggles with no Cade. We'll see. Alan coming in late. Way too late, Alan. You missed it. Just scrub to the beginning. Don't worry. Just scrub to the beginning. We did the show like we always do, so you'll be able to find him right at the beginning. You got plenty of time, baby. You got plenty of time. Put that hashtag in there, Alan. Put it in there by the order of the Peaky fucking Blinders. All right, here we go. Let's spin it. It's going to Magic Murillo. Big dubs. Also, don't worry, Ricky Ricardo, I haven't forgot about you. I'm going to send those out tonight. And then we're good to go. All right, let's do this. I hope everybody has a great game week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I hope you have a lot of fun. And I hope you put these fucking hands into the chat. You know what I'm saying?
Same hands that work the pain Same hair, 12 years and I'm still learning what it means to really care. They see me on the court at night, but that ain't all I am. From Ames to San Antonio, trying to serve a bigger plan. These hands that give, these hands that live, more than buckets, more than wins. These hands that give, these hands that reach to every child that needs to live.